I think something needs to change, and I quite like a proposal of a new scoring system.
Why not, if they're not 100% happy with 5 sets to 11 or 3 sets to 21 or 3 sets to 15, we can also the idea will be also to be similar as tennis, which some tournaments are different scoring points. So it could be, a tournament could be 5 sets to 11, another could be 3 sets to 21, another one could be 3 sets to 15. It could be open, and then people, you could see few players playing better to 11, few players playing better to 21, and then you could see the Roland Garros, so it's very physical. Then you play the Wimbledon, which is very fast, and it should be great also for TV and players who be pro at something and less pro at something else.
Short and sharp episode today. We are recording, guys. We are here. We finally made it. This might have been one of the most chaotic preparations to get this episode down. I'm in a car at a tennis tournament with hopefully stable internet connection. Christo, where are you?
Well, I'm currently in Malaysia in my hotel room. So yeah, I'm also trying to figure out how to put the mic on with my phone and the earphones.
But it worked. And Kirsty, what about you?
I'm in a conference room in the Badminton Scotland offices, so we're really testing the limits of the Badminton Scotland Wi-Fi right now.
Nice to know.
Yes. So Christo had some microphone issues, Kirsty had some camera issues, and I had some internet issues. So we are all here. We hope this thing goes through. We hope we can run it. And we also have only 25 minutes left until Kirsty has to run off. But maybe Kirsty, if you have to go, just go. And maybe we will just, Christo and I will bring this to an end. We will see.
Sure.
We're here. Let's try it. Welcome back to ShuttleSquad episode 35. Woo!
Already.
Yes. Guys, we're getting the numbers in. It's crazy. Time flies. Here we are. As I said, spread around the world once again. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, Marvin is not here, unfortunately. He just won another tournament. Okay.
Gosh.
He's
What's
just
he
going
like?
out there.
Yeah. Congrats to him.
Congrats to him.
Yeah, massive
Mixed doubles
congrats.
seems to be fun. Took him one in La Réunion, if that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, that's okay. La Réunion.
Yeah. Pretty good start for them as a couple, as a mixed pair, winning 2 out of the first 3 tournaments. Yeah, solid start. I think we will talk about that with him soon in one of the next episodes. But Kirsty, for you, we've just published your European Championships vlog recently. We've got some good feedback. Did you like it? First of all,
I did really like it, actually. And do you know who else really liked it? My mum really liked it.
Oh, that's most important.
Yeah, exactly.
Susan
liked it. No, yeah, I had some good feedback from it as well. Just me complaining about my back every single day. Solid content.
Yeah. Also excessive gummy bear and ice cream presence in this.
You really exposed my diet.
Yeah, it looks terrible. It looks like not as professional athletes should eat. But that's not the truth. It's just clips.
Yeah, I swear in between that it was nothing but salads. I promise. It was just ice cream and gummy bears and cheeseless pizza. My God.
Coffee.
And coffee, yeah.
True, the cheeseless pizza. I think we didn't even see it in the vlog, but it was also happening.
Yeah.
I saw it live.
That was only one night. It was desperate times. It was late. It was the only place open. Okay, sometimes you have to just adapt and overcome.
Yeah, 100% true. Christo, we've also published your vlog. And one question about this thing: if you haven't watched it, watch it on the ShuttleSquad YouTube channel, guys. It's worth a visit. This page. If we're doing this kind of stuff and following you around like that, and also trying to sneak up to you right after a match or right before a match, is it distracting you? Honestly, Just real feedback for me?
For myself, not really. I think I'm really enjoying it because it's getting me excited as well for the match. But yeah, I mean, from my side, it's just positive.
Okay. Kirsty, honest?
Yeah, I think no, same for me. It's just it even brings a bit of levity to the situation. So it's just like, you sometimes get a bit in your head, and it can almost take you out of that and help you see the big picture. Someone asks you how you're feeling, and you have to actually give an honest answer rather than just like keep it all inside. So I think it actually helps to talk in a light way before a match. So yeah, no, I like it, so we can continue. Don't worry about it. You're not affecting our performance. Don't worry.
Yeah, no worries.
Perfect. That's actually what I wanted to hear. And now there's no excuses anymore. I'm going to follow you every time I see you. No.
There was never
Yeah.
excuses.
No.
I did
think,
see
like,
one of
for
the
us,
comments. One of the comments on Christo's one was more topless shots, I think.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't see.
Yeah. We should have more situations where you don't wear a shirt for the fans.
Okay.
For the fans, of course.
Just for the fans.
Yeah, of
It's what the
course.
fans want.
Got to give them what they want, Yeah. And yeah, I read some comments about you swearing a little here and there, Kirsty. That was also appreciated.
I didn't see that. Yeah, but yeah, the bit where you asked me what the English phrase was, and I couldn't think of anything other than fucked.
Fucked. Yeah, I think it's quite good. Yeah, Kirsty. Sorry.
It's real life, isn't it? We're not all come on, we all swear. It just means you've got a bigger vocabulary.
And I'm learning also. Learning some new phrases from you every time, so it's good that we have at least one native speaker on the podcast. That's really helpful.
I can teach you some like good Scottish swearing as well. That there's a whole different dictionary for that.
Give me one example right now, please.
Well, just the C word, like the worst word is kind of just thrown around as like you can just like he's a good C word. Oh, he's the worst C word. That's just used quite freely, especially in Glasgow. That's just thrown around.
But Tim Willis is also using it a lot.
Oh, I think it's harsher in his particular English accent. I think it's
okay.
Yeah, quite pointed, but it's softer in a Scottish accent. It's used
For real?
recreationally. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So if I ever use it by mistake, because I would never, but if I ever use it, it's always meant the Scottish way, the nice way.
Yeah, we can say that.
Perfect. All right, guys. What's Kirsty? Also, one more for you. You won several titles with your teams that we haven't talked about yet. So give us, please, a little wrap up from your last weeks with team championships.
Yeah, 100% record at Club Badminton for my teams this year. Oof, not like in an individual level, but like I won the Danish league with my club Ventusel. We beat Hoiberg in the final, 5-1, I believe. And then I won the Czech league with my Czech team, Brno Slatina. So happy days. Yeah, it was great. 2 for 2.
Champion.
Also, great pronunciation of the club's name. Amazing.
Thank you. You really get to hit that R a lot. Brno.
Yeah. Bruno. Yeah, amazing. Christo, you also played League yesterday. Oh, no, not yesterday. A few days ago.
Yeah. Well, it was not going as expected. We were hosting the team event playoffs and unfortunately not getting the trophy. I think we played with a team which was not the best it was. We had some missing players, so that was our case. I think we fight with our best team as we could, and Mulhouse just was better. And it was the last one for Tom to play with the team as Mulhouse, so yeah, they were pretty happy to win it.
Tom Gikel. Yeah. Is he not playing League anymore, or is he just going to another club?
He's going to another club, but more into his origins in the Bretagne. Yeah, there's a team from National 1 going to the first league, which is top 12, and he's going there.
Oh, okay, supporting the home squad.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. Cool. That's quite nice. But I saw that you only played singles and no doubles. Is that true?
Yeah, actually, in our league it's 8 matches, and the last 2 matches in the order were the men's singles 1 and 2, which were my brothers and mine, and we didn't play them because we lost 5-1 already. So yeah, we didn't play the last 2. I played the mix and lost 22-20 in the third. So yeah, that was a shame, because if we would won this one, then we should have gone to the men's singles and then probably 4-4, and then it was a golden mix again.
Ooh,
so yeah, a bit
interesting.
hard for me right now.
How is this golden game thing? Oh, sorry, Kirsty, you first.
No, I was going to say, so everyone in this podcast playing mixed apart from me. But can I play as the boy? If I do play mixed, can I be the boy? And can we find a boy that wants to be a net player?
Can I be that?
Yes! Yes!
Why not?
Oh,
that
deal.
would be fun.
Yes,
please. Let's try
Love
that
it.
once. I prefer playing at the net.
And I prefer being at the back, so great.
Yeah, Kirsty, we're made for a mixed. Amazing.
I want to see a picture of you two posing as Kirsty is serving on the back and Tommy is doing the girl in front.
I'm gonna work on my squat.
Yeah, you might need to. You're a bit taller than me. You need to get it over your shoulder.
Yes. When I see some of the girls in those service situations in mixed doubles, I feel like I would be exhausted after a match only from this waiting in this deep squat position for the guy to serve. Like some of them are like super deep. It's totally crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, and some of the guys take a long time to serve too.
Yeah. It's like, oh, how long can you hold that position? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, your own partner calls a fault serve because you've taken too long. Their legs are sore.
Yeah, okay, Christo. Actually, are you playing 21 or 11 in the league in France?
It's 21 points. It's same as the BWF.
Okay, so it's only Denmark and Germany who play 11?
No, Denmark's 21. Czech is 11. Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Tommy. I'm a badminton expert.
Expert in inverted commas.
Yeah. And how is it going with the new, like the rumors with the information they put about changing maybe the scoring rules?
I know that they are testing 2 games to 15 right now. There's like 10 events where it's going to be tested. One was just recently in Mexico, where you just play until 15 instead of 21, but also just best of 3.
So it's basically the same, just 15 points.
It's the same, but just a little shorter.
I don't hate the idea, to be honest. I think with the amount of tournaments we have now, I think it's so hard on the body, and maybe it's just me getting old, maybe the 20-year-olds are like, it's fine, but like to sustain, but the amount of training mixed with the amount of traveling, mixed with the amount of competing, I think maybe that little change for the high level players could be great. It might extend some careers, it might help some people's bodies. I don't know, I think it comes and goes with the times, and I think we're in such a high volume time of badminton, like we spoke about a couple of podcasts ago. So like maybe that like just slight reduction on points could be a great thing for the players, but in terms of like bringing money in and financially, I don't know. I think the broadcasters still like the idea of best of 5 to 11 because of the exciting moments. I think we're always trying to find exciting moments. It's hard to get really invested in a match when it's 7-all in the first set, when it's up to 21 and you've got so long to go. I mean, I don't hate the idea. I played Indian League. I played best of 3 to 15, and it was pretty spicy. It was quite like urgent, but there was still time for comebacks. There was still time for that kind of back and forward ebb and flow. So I don't know. Personally, I don't hate the idea.
Christo, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm really open-minded about that. pretty new, I would say. And as she said, it could also extend careers, I think, which is great. And maybe it will bring the game a bit less physical, but more tactical, and people will train also differently. So yeah, I'm open for changes. And if that brings more sponsors to the badminton, then players will live better, have more resources, and yeah, I'm just open for a better badminton.
You're always so diplomatic again.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I totally get it. For me personally, I was just surprised because I didn't think about just making it shorter. So I was really into that five games to 11 thing. What I also really like, to be honest, I was quite skeptical when I first heard about it, but playing it in the league in Germany, it's also just in the Bundesliga. And not all the way. And also the other tournaments that we play in Germany are all still 21, so it's only the league. But they really liked it in the league, and I also really
Yeah, I
love
also
playing
enjoy
that
playing
style.
to 11.
Yeah, it's so quick. In the beginning, it's a little hectic. Like when you play your first matches, and you feel like, oh fuck, there's pressure immediately, and can get you like a little. Can get into your head a little bit when you are down like 4-0 and you're like, okay, this game's already gone, basically. But if you play it like on a regular basis, you just realize, okay, you can always come back from even like 6-1 or anything. Like we've seen so many comebacks also in this shorter games, and it's like the tension is just much higher from the beginning, and I think that's really cool. So I was kind of surprised that they were moving away from that, because that also
I
was in
think
the discussion.
it's just the game will be totally different because you go from 2 sets winning 21, where 1 point doesn't mean really like the world, but the set means a lot. And you go from 1 point means a lot, but maybe the set means less. So yeah, it's very different from the mental part, I would say. So I really enjoy playing it in the German league, and why not trying it one day in the pro circuit. So, but I think it's so different that players sometimes might be scary.
I think that if you change it just for 1 or 2 tournaments, people will not like it because it takes the time to adapt. But I'm pretty sure that after a few months even, players will be like, okay, this is actually really fun. Because
Yeah,
it
because I
is
think
really fun.
I think that's where tennis benefits, where, like you say, the point means more, but the set means less. So it's kind of like in what order you win your points in the clusters that you win your points in are become important. Um, so I think it's interesting. I think if the best of 5 to 11 vote happened now, I think there would be much more support from it because some of
Yes,
the league more of the leagues do it. But I heard the last time we did the vote, it lost by like one
one vote.
singular vote, right? And
Yeah.
which is
That's so
crazy.
tough.
Going by like the amount of votes spread across all of the countries, to lose by one is crazy. So yeah, I'm in favor of a little change. I think the badminton world needs it. Like we kind of again like how we talked about is maybe perhaps a little static, a bit stale right now.
Yeah.
So I think something needs to change, and I quite
And,
like a proposal of a new scoring system.
and why not? I would say if they are not 100% happy with 5 sets to 11 or 3 sets to 21 or 3 sets to 15, we can also like the idea will be also to be similar as tennis, which some tournaments are different scoring points. So it could be a tournament could be 5 sets to 11, another could be 3 sets to 21, another one could be 3 sets to 15. Like it could be open, and then people like you could see few players playing better to 11, few
Hmm.
players playing
Interesting.
better to 21, and
I've
then you
never
could
heard
see
that.
like the Roland Garros. It's very physical. Then you play the Wimbledon, which is very fast, and yeah, it should be great also for TV, and like players will be pro at something and less pro
Yeah.
at something else.
That's
Yeah, you
so
should,
interesting. Yeah, because we can't
because
change our
we already have our
surfaces.
shuttles very different. Yeah, so sometimes through tournaments the speed of the shuttles are pretty fast and sometimes pretty slow. Why not changing as well scoring system. So
Yeah, what
could be
if
open
like
for every
the
tournament to choose.
or the 300s and 500s are best of 5 to 11, the 750s are best of 3 to 21, and then the 1000, the prestigious ones are like in tennis terms best of 5 sets, but in our terms best of 3 to 21. That could make those
I'm
head-to-head
just
matches.
excited just talking about it.
That's so cool. I've never considered that before. That could be so cool because it would make
Yeah.
Loki New versus Vitasarn in a 500 totally different to Loki New versus
Yes,
Vitasarn in a 1000. It would be a kind of different arena, but I
a
mean
physical player
arena
against an
as
all-in
in,
player.
yeah, amazing.
And that also solves the problem that we have the same players playing against each other all the time,
This is what
because
I mean,
it
yeah.
just gives a little new tweak to it. Yeah, it's really cool. I've never thought
Yes.
about it. Christo, propose that right now to the
Yeah,
BWF.
Okay.
bash out
Let's
an
make a
email to
reel on Instagram
BWF.
about it and propose.
Yeah. Fabi,
Yes.
this is a real. Thank you. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm just
that would be
excited
actually
just
really
talking
cool.
about it. Just getting excited to try it.
Yeah. Why has not, like, I wonder if this was a discussion in BWF, but because I think it would be really cool. Really, really
Yeah, I
cool.
didn't even.
Every association decides what the scoring system is, so why not every tournament as well? As we spoke, German League is 11, French League 21, Czech League is 11, and then Danish League 21 as well. So yeah, why not just choose openly?
That'd
Yeah,
be
I didn't
crazy.
even realize that the tennis tournaments, yeah, on the tour, the different levels of tournaments have different scoring systems. Like, yeah,
Mm.
awesome. I think
Let's
we've
do
cracked
this.
it, guys. I think,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the
job
solution.
done.
Perfect. Cool. I just wanted to implement like a new format here. Like, I just bring 3 takes every episode and we discuss them. And the first actually was, we have to change the scoring system to make the sport more attractive. So I think we've talked about
Big
that
check.
now.
Big green tick.
Yes,
Check.
big check.
Okay,
Fixed
that's
it.
number 1. And we only have 5 more minutes until Kirsty has to run off, so I'm just pushing a little bit to get the other 2 done. My second take, it's just controversial takes. It's not that I support this take. I just want to throw it in there, and we discuss about it. Victor will not win another Super 1000 in his career.
Ooh. Well, I mean, we don't know the ins and outs of his back injury and his rehab. I mean, if any man can do it, it's probably Victor. To come back from a back operation, a literal spinal operation. That's a hot take, but yeah, men's singles is tough. Oh, I can't say yes or no. Come on now, I can't make that
Yeah, we
decision.
have to do
Christo,
something controversial also.
thoughts? Thoughts,
Yeah.
Christo?
As you said, for me as well, he is able to do it. He can do it. And he knows he can do it as well. That's why he's continuing to play, even if he's now a bit older than the other ones. He knows that he can do it, and I think he's right to take his time to really be properly trained and ready to get it. Yeah, for me, he can do it. Of course, not playing many tournaments in a row or playing semi-final at the 500, then winning 1000. That's, I think, pretty difficult for him to play a few tournaments in a row. But if it's just a one shot and he's considering really to win it, I think he can do it.
I feel the same, actually. I also think that obviously I don't know anything about the injury and how bad it is and what the effect will be. But I also think that he will definitely be there for a few more years and that he will also win a few more things. Maybe not as consistent anymore, but that his consistency was also like from another planet. But I'm also quite sure
he wouldn't want to continue if he didn't think he could be at the very top level. He won't want to continue and be 15 in the world. So he, similar to Carolina, if she's going to come back, she wants to be nothing but top 3, top 5, something like that. And I think it's the same with Victor. He wouldn't do all of the work if he didn't believe that he could get back to the top. So looks like he believes it, so I'm gonna believe it with him.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm just going to throw in some controversial things also.
Yeah, love
It's a
it.
podcast. We have to clickbait a little bit, you know.
Read the
So
headlines.
and the last take would be a player slash pair that is not in the top 20 yet or right now will win a gold medal at the LA Olympics.
Kirsty Gilmour.
Let's go for
There
it.
we go. There we go. Kirsty Gilmour, Christo Popov. Amazing.
Heard it
Yeah,
here first.
actually, we are.
True.
How
Hey,
high
don't
is your
front
rank
me.
right
We
now?
are. Sorry.
I think I'm like 28.
Okay. Yeah, I
Something
think
like
I'm
that.
just 25 as of for maybe tomorrow or last week. So yeah, kind of
So
the same.
maybe after the week top 20, Christo.
I hope so. I hope so.
But do you think that all the top players that we have in 3 years are already at that level now, or do you think there are some, I don't know, young guns players that will be exploding throughout the next 3 years? Tough to say, right?
Oh, I think they are really like young guns, as you said, that could explode, but it would only depend on them because they have the talent, they have the game. Let's see how they progress, and I think it's very important for them to, as being maybe ranked 40, 30 something. It's hard to get to the top 30 and top 20, so it's just a matter of winning some matches to get some confidence, and then just having one breakthrough sometimes, having just one final or super 300, 500. And then once you get those big points and you have your spot for the big tournaments for a year, then you have your chance to get big results. And then that's when you know if you're going to be top 10 or top 5 in the future. Yeah, I think it would only depend on them. But they are definitely talented young boys and girls as well, I think.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like right now it's hard to see past Ansa Young, and then actually Chen Yufei has had a hot streak recently. She's technically won the last 4 tournaments she's entered. She won Swiss, Asian Champs, Sudirman Cup, and Thailand just there. So she's kind of on an Ansa Young roll. So it's kind of hard to see past both of those in women's singles right now. But then you have to think about like Miyazaki and the young Thai girls that are coming up. Well, Miyazaki's already in kind of top 12, top 10 kind of territory. But yeah, I'm not so well versed on the new-ish partnerships and any of the doubles. We need Marvin here for the doubles
True.
Yeah.
part of this
Analysis.
question.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know as well for the doubles. I
can't
don't know
keep
who's
track.
ranked below 30.
Same. So we need a doubles expert. You've got two singles players. Well, I mean, you should know a lot about the men's doubles, but
I don't.
He's just playing it.
I just
playing.
remember
He's not even training it.
that's really a fact. Our first big tournaments, I think it was right after COVID, which was easier for us to get to the big tournament. We go in, and I remember playing some. I think it was number 1 Malaysian pair, and number 2, and then number 1 Japanese pair, and I was like, Tommy, I don't know them. I think it's gonna be okay. And then we step on court. First
So
game is always tough
disrespectful.
because we were like believing like, yeah, we should win, like national tournament, like it's okay. I didn't even know the face of the players. So, but then once you get to play against them and you see you're getting a bit destroyed, then you know their face after.
love the confidence though. I love the confidence. Glorious.
Yeah, that was really for almost 6 months. Like, oh, I don't know them. Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. Then first round lose. Okay. The next one, the next one, the next one. Now I know them all now.
Got humbled real quick. Perfect.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, Kirsty, are you still available, or do you have to? You just say when you have to go, right?
3 minutes. I can give
3
you 3
minutes.
more minutes. Yeah.
Okay, so we say to wrap it up, it will be. You say there will be someone from outside of the top 20 right now winning a gold medal in LA? Because I say
I don't
no.
know, but I don't think gold. Then maybe someone can get on the podium, but I don't think gold.
Yeah.
I think you
Okay,
need to be
so that's a no.
more established for longer to be able to play those six games. I think to get gold medal, 6 wins back to back to get an Olympic gold medal. I think you need to have more years of experience under your belt to do that, or it's some Cinderella story and it comes from absolutely nowhere, like a Kevin Corden from Tokyo, but he didn't get gold.
Didn't get gold. So yeah, to all everyone listening, if you have someone on your list for gold that is not in the top 20 yet, please comment and enlighten us.
Yeah.
So we'll keep an eye on that for sure. Cool. I think Kirsty, let's wrap it up. Christo, we can just talk a little bit more about your week going on for a few more minutes, or do you also have
a few more minutes? Then I'll get some food outside and in Malaysia.
Perfect. All right,
Okay,
Kirsty,
guys.
thank you so much for joining.
It's been
See
a
you,
pleasure.
Kirsty. Thanks for the talk.
See you later. Yep.
Talk
See
to
you.
you
Bye.
next week. Bye. I hope this works now. Yeah, it works perfectly.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Christo, Malaysia. No, Thailand? Yeah, Malaysia.
Yes, Malaysia. Yeah, Thailand's just over now.
Thailand is over. Yes. Who are you playing? How are you? How was the flight?
Yeah, flight was pretty long, but it was okay. I think we've been pretty lucky with my brother because we are playing qualification. Like we play against qualification pair on Wednesday and not playing first round main draw tomorrow, as we arrived this morning, kind of lunchtime. I think it was a risk for us to come so late, but we had to play the playoffs for our club. And I think it's okay to have one more day to adapt and train and then getting ready. I'm ready for those 3 weeks. I've been training very hard and I think physically as also badminton wise, I think I hope I improved. I can't wait to go on court and to show that and get some results. I'll be happy if I do that, and just let's see how it goes.
When you play in Malaysia, or which tournament of the next 3 weeks are you looking forward to most?
Oh, I think those three are. It's one of the best tour you can get. I think Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia. It's very nice to be on those three countries. Badminton is great there, and let's say maybe the final one, which is Indonesia, but because as well it's 1,000, which make it even more important as for the fans and for us as points. And in the legendary Easter Arena, as we say.
Yeah, that's cool. It's also always a highlight. I've never been there, but I'm really looking forward to watch some more badminton because I was a little on a badminton detox recently, as we discussed in one of the last episodes, where we all said we are a little tired from the head start of the year with a lot of badminton going on. But yeah, who do you have in the first round this week?
I'm playing Jason Gilmour from Hong Kong.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a really good young gun, as we said, as we were talking.
Yeah. And how do you prepare for like a little insight from your final preparations in the next days?
Yeah, well, honestly, right now it's about getting my first night here as good as I can, which is very important.
The jet lag.
Yes, I think that's my really big challenge and fight right now. Tomorrow will be about getting my body into more game-wise, physically ready, to be ready for 100% on Wednesday, as we have also 2 matches and then some video analysis tactics. Last time I played him was maybe 6 months ago, maybe a bit more, in Hong Kong Open. I lost to him second round. So that's something to learn from and to see what I can do better.
One question I got recently that I should ask you guys was, when you do the video analysis and then you play against an opponent, how much do you actually try to adapt your game to the playing style of the opponent, and how much do you try to push through your best, like your game plan that you are probably play best with?
I think it's very difficult to answer because there are so many changes in the game through the game during the match, and I think on my side, it's more about having a good opinion of how he's playing, how he's winning points, where is he like losing more points, and his style of playing, like his big shots and maybe a bit of weaknesses, or where he's not so trouble. And then from there, you can make some idea of a rally you could do. And but of course, it's so difficult to answer because every day a player is different and plays differently, and he could be like, for example, weak on the net skills on the first round, but then second round he's just god at it. So you should really adapt. It's more about adapt in the game, and I think you can see it more on the top 5, top 10 players. What they are doing better than the other ones is adapting to the game. It's like they go on, they play, and even though they lose the first set, sometimes they get a good tactic with analyzing this first set, and then from there they win in 3 sets. I think there was some analysis from, was it Shiuchi or Anders, who are, even though losing first game, they are winning most of their games, which is really big.
Yeah.
So yeah, just I'm just saying like that, but it's difficult to answer. But yeah, I said what I think about it.
Yeah, I think the coming back thing, sometimes for example, I think Anders said it himself in an interview at some point that he used to go into matches and not, I don't know what, I don't want to say anything wrong here, but like that he lost a lot of first games because I don't know if he took them too lightly, or if he just wasn't 100% focused, and then always came back in the second and 1 and 3. I don't know if that's exactly what he said, probably not. But this kind of mentality to have the confidence also to be like, okay, I'm going to win in 3 games, even if the first one isn't going my way. And the first one is probably just getting into the game. Yeah, not really. Yeah, kind of warm up, like seeing what my opponent does and then learning from that, and then just adapting, like pushing like 10% more in the second game, and then just taking it from there.
Yep.
You also like to play a lot of 3-game matches.
I'm not meant to be.
It's not your plan.
No, never.
Never the plan. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think we can just wrap it up here. I also have no more questions, and just wish you a great week.
Thank you, Tommy. I think we've talked well. There was some good chatting, and let's say something about the scoring system. I think it's good.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, that's a really cool take, actually. Let's see if we can push that through. All right, Christo, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Tommy, for your time.
Good luck in Malaysia, and talk to you next week.
Thanks. See you guys.
Perfect. Bye, guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye.